David Alaba finds David Silva, back to David Alaba now. David Alaba out wide to Leroy Sané, who controls that one perfectly. That is a brilliant goal. Aguero turns his man, still Aguero, look at the low centre of gravity, and he scored another goal for Manchester City. Sergio Aguero now I think should be the top scorer for Manchester City this season in this series. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another episode of the Manchester City Career Mode series. And honestly, I'm really hyped for today's episode. Transfer deadline day, one last chance for us to sign another player. I know it's going to be insanely difficult, but we're going to try and do whatever it is possible to try and bring in someone else. Besides that, in the previous episode, somehow, with literally no funds, we managed to sign Jonathan Tah after we did a swap deal to bring him in from, of course, Bayer Leverkusen. We put in Otamendi and about 6.2 million for him. So this was legit one of the most ridiculous transfers I've done, just because how difficult it was to get done with. But today's episode, we're going to try and get another transfer done, which is going to be basically impossible with our wage budget and transfer budget, which is basically zero. But we'll we'll see what happens. But if you guys are excited for today's episode, drop a like on this video. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 18 career mode content. 400 likes again, that'd be awesome. Champions League football returns in this episode, so I'm excited. Transfer offer for David Silva, guys. This could be make or break if we want to make another transfer. But they've only come in with a £56.4 million offer, which is just too less. And I'm not willing to sell David Silva for that kind of an amount. So we're going to negotiate. I'm going to try and go upwards to about 85-90 million. Because if I get that much money, I think we should be able to sign someone like Isco. Just something like that, because yeah, I want Isco. I wouldn't have minded Joshua Kimmich, but the thing is we went for a deal for him like a couple of days ago and now we can't negotiate for him, which is a bit annoying. But if we want to sign another midfielder to replace David Silva, we need a huge amount of fee from this transfer. So proposed transfer fee, I'm going to go upwards of 85 million because I think he's worth that much, even though he's 32. The chief executive says that he's worth between about 69 to 99 million or something like that. So let's just see what they come back and say. Now they're willing to only pay 56. Mauricio Pochettino is a good coach, but he's certainly undervalued David Silva here. And honestly, I'm going to reject it because 56.5, I can't find a replacement for David Silva in that much amount, especially being how good David Silva is. I don't think we'll be able to get anyone better than him for that amount. So I do want to make another signing, but I guess it just won't be possible in this window. We've got to be happy with the player we've signed, which is Jonathan Tah, and we've got to be happy with the squad we already have. So I'm rejecting this offer, and I guess we won't be able to make any more transfers, but oh well, this is football, it happens. It's been a really tragic window for us because of the lack of funds, but overall I think we've still strengthened with the signing of Jonathan Tah. So David Silva will be staying at the club. And that is it, guys, for the transfer deadline day. It's been an intense transfer window, let's just say that. I mean, how difficult it was in the previous episode to actually make any transfers, but somehow we got the job done. We brought in Jonathan Tah, and this is how our team is going to look until the end of the season. And honestly, we shouldn't be complaining. This is a team capable of winning the Champions League and the Premier League, the two competitions we are left in. Look at that, David Silva already gone down to an 88. So let me know in the comment section, would you have sold David Silva in the final few hours of the transfer window with that kind of an offer, or would you have not and just kept him? So I made the decision to keep him. I would love to know what you guys would have done, but I guess we've got to be content with the squad we already have. It's a solid squad, definitely. We've got some talented players on the bench and in the first team, and I think we should be fine until the end of the season. So really excited to see how we perform for the rest of the season. For the entire transfer window, we just didn't get any offers, and now suddenly after the window ends, we're getting offers for players, which is just stupid. I don't want to be selling John Stones, not even David Silva right now, because we're not in the window. It just doesn't make sense, as this is probably the final season of this series. But this is so weird. Press conference time. Let's just get this one underway. First question, how do you do the free kick set piece? So I know you guys have seen me do this amazing overpowered free kick set piece technique instead of taking the shot directly with the player. So basically you've got to send one of your players on a run, you know, the third man or the second man. You can do that with the LB or the L1 button, or the L2 button if I'm not wrong. So you do a fake shot after you hold one of those two buttons, and then just press the pass button. Your player will run, and then of course the free kick taker will actually pass the ball to the player that's running, and then you can just do a driven shot and score. You might want to check some tutorials on YouTube on how to do it, but it's pretty simple. You guys should check it out because it's a great way of scoring easy goals. This one is a bit of a lengthy question, and I do want to discuss this though, so stop dissing players for their finishing. You are the ones taking the shots. It's your own fault. Now, if you've played FIFA for a long time, you will know that you can aim perfectly in the top corner, but stats of a player will determine whether it goes in or goes out. So when I am dissing players or saying, you know, like, why can't they score, it's because of that exact reason. I am controlling the player, yes, but shooting wise, I'm not really controlling the player. It's the stats of the players that decide where the ball will go. So that's why I keep implying or dissing my players. So that's the explanation you're gonna get. I mean, if you've played FIFA, you will know this. So let's just move on. Now this one is a bit of an interesting question. Is it more important for you to win the Premier League or the Champions League, and why? Now, this one is a bit simple for me to answer because I just did previously in this episode itself. But to give you guys a proper answer, the position we are in the Premier League right now allows us to focus completely on the Champions League because the Premier League seems to be pretty much in our bag. So hence why I'm valuing the Champions League a lot more than the Premier League right now, because as things stand, the Premier League looks to be won already, but we can't of course get complacent. But what I'm saying is the position we are in, we've got to perform in the Champions League. And I also, from a trophy standpoint, I think the Champions League is a better trophy to win, so we're going to go hard to try and win that. So that is it for today's press conference. Any more questions? Put them down in the comment section below and I'll try and answer them in the upcoming episode. This time, player of the episode goes to Sergio Aguero with a couple of goals and assists. He's now our top assister, which is nice to see. A man of the match performance as well in the previous episode, so he had a really good episode, deservedly won the player of the episode award. Looking at the Man City career mode thumbnail, you guys would have probably already guessed what the focus is going to be for us for the rest of the season. And you guessed it right, Champions League. I want to do better than Pep Guardiola for this Man City team. I really think we've got a chance to win the Champions League. And that is why the primary focus for us for the rest of the season is going to be the Champions League. So I am going to be playing my first team in most Champions League games because I feel we've got a good chance of winning. We face Atleti, they're going to give us a tough challenge, but the fact that in the league we've got such a huge lead means that we can sacrifice a few Premier League games, but I wouldn't even call it sacrifice because our second team is that good. So we've got the depth to, you know, just focus on the Champions League. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go. Let me know what you would have done in this kind of a situation. But for now, we've got a Premier League game against Burnley. 4 games in today's episode, so let's kick things off. Had to make a lot of changes for this game against Burnley, who I believe are in 5th place. So they're not going to be a pushover side. They're going to give us a tough game. But I had to make a lot of changes because of fitness reasons and even injuries, because yeah, Mendy isn't available, so Zinchenko gets another opportunity, but I'm really loving the fact that we're giving youngsters a chance. The same with Phil Foden. He gets to start ahead of Yaya Toure because I'm enjoying Phil Foden in this game. He's a top player, at least for his overall. Besides that, it's pretty much my second team. Jonathan Tah gets a chance to showcase his talents. He's already gone up by 1 in his overall, which is great to see. But let's see if we can get the 3 points. They're doing some great business, and here's Vardy on the ball, gets the shots off. Edison makes a very good save there. Had to get low as well to get the save, so, you know, fair play, good save. This does not look good. Big chance for Jamie Vardy, who gets the shots off, and Jamie Vardy opens the scoring for Burnley. It's honestly crazy to see Jamie Vardy at Burnley, but oh well, I mean, what a transfer Burnley have pulled off. They've got Paco Alcacer and Jamie Vardy. That's just crazy stuff. That's actually a really good goal from Vardy. If I remember, when he played for Leicester earlier on this season, he also scored against us, so it's annoying to concede a couple of goals from Jamie Vardy, but he's a good striker, so we can't really complain. Finds Phil Foden. Brilliantly done to Gabriel Jesus, who gets it back to Phil Foden, who goes for the shot, but Lowton with a brilliant block. Otherwise, I think that was going in. Gundogan puts this inside the box. Fernandinho with the bullet header, but it goes just wide. He came very close to putting it into the back of the net, but the score remains 1-0 to Burnley. Oh, Phil Foden does so well there. Still Phil Foden goes for the finish shot. His shooting is a bit dodgy in this game. That's something that I've noticed. Maybe a couple of training sessions could help. But he's playing well so far. Oh no, this does not look good. Jamie Vardy gets another shot off. This time Edison does make the save. Honestly, it's just so difficult defending against Jamie Vardy. He's the one player I always struggle to defend against, man. The pace is just too much. Here's Gundogan on the attack now. We might be able to create something from this attack. Gundogan does well there. Cleverly down to find Raheem Sterling, who whips in a fantastic cross to Asensio, but Asensio isn't really the player you want on the end of a cross. But yeah, that was a great attack. Unfortunately, we couldn't convert. And here goes Jamie Vardy again. Thank God for Jonathan Tah there. Really good interception from him. Otherwise, if Vardy was through, he was probably going to score, so fair play. I haven't tried this before at all in this series, but I'm trying out Sergio Aguero and Gabriel Jesus together because we are struggling to create chances against this Burnley side. So maybe making these changes could definitely help us. So I'm bringing on Julian Weigl as well. So these are the changes I've made. Let's hope they work for us. First time trying out a new formation. I'm hoping they work. Oh no, long ball to Vardy again. Jamie Vardy cuts this one back. What was Danilo doing there? That's just terrible defending from Danilo. Luckily we get the ball away somehow. Oh man, Jamie Vardy is just a pain in the ass to defend against. Now Gabriel Jesus gets past his man. Still Gabriel Jesus gets past his man again. Gets the shots off and no, Heaton makes the save. But honestly, that was our first clear chance in this game, man. And it had to come in the 85th minute. What were we doing this entire game? Asensio, this could be it. Sergio Aguero turns, gets the shots off. No way, man. Sergio Aguero did everything right until the shot. And oh, that is so close, man, from Aguero. We should have made the changes at halftime itself. Honestly, one of the most frustrating games of football I've played in this series. I mean, we couldn't create anything. We barely created chances until about the last 5 minutes of this game. And honestly, Sean Dyche's Burnley deserved the win because they were better than us. And it's disappointing to say that, but they were just a better team on the day. And Jamie Vardy, man, this guy is just a menace to defend against because I couldn't tackle him most of the time and his pace was just so threatening. So fair play Burnley for making that signing. And yeah, disappointed, but next game, let's just go and get the win in the next one. Goal of the month this time goes to Kevin De Bruyne for this absolute peach of a strike. A brilliant half volley after a fabulous Aguero pass right into the back of the net against West Brom. And Kevin De Bruyne, I believe this is his second time of winning goal of the month, and this was, let's be honest, a phenomenal goal, definitely worthy of this award. Honestly, we are in such a good position right now, and now we come up against the Leicester side who don't even have Jamie Vardy, so I actually fancy myself against them. First versus second, and honestly, a win here I think should settle the league title race, because then that would put us about 14 points clear of Leicester with a game in hand, and I can't see any team catching us then. So a win here could pretty much settle the Premier League trophy, so let's get it done. Alright, okay, so we are able to start our first team because everyone is fit, and you guys know I am taking this game seriously because the earlier we can wrap up the league, the better, because then we can focus on the Champions League, because you guys know how difficult the Champions League is going to be because of the teams we're going to come up against. I mean, Atletico Madrid in itself, that is going to be a huge game and a huge team to try and beat. So for now, let's focus on this game against Leicester and try and wrap up the league. I've gone with my first team. Let's get the job done. Ball played out wide to Shinji Okazaki. This is not good. He plays this one to Silva, who gets the shot off and luckily for us does miss. Man, we're struggling so far. I mean, in this episode, first game we played against Burnley, we lost. And now against Leicester, we're struggling. We've got to perform better, man. Here's Julian Weigl. Brilliant pass to Sergio Aguero, who plays this one out wide to Raheem Sterling. Back to Aguero. Aguero finds De Bruyne. Look at the pressure from this Leicester City side. But now it's Leroy Sané who gets the shots off. And that is a cracking effort from Sané and a cracking finish as he puts us into the lead against Leicester. This could be the goal that gives us the league title. What a strike from Leroy Sané, man. I mean, bottom right corner. No chance for the keeper there. Literally our first chance of this game and we've taken it. And that's what Leroy Sané offers. The guy is just mental as we make it 1-0. De Bruyne. Over the top through pass to Raheem Sterling. And this could be it for Man City to make it 2-0. Nah, man. Schmeichel. Great save from him there. The score remains 1-0. Raheem Sterling should have scored that. This is what I'm saying. His finishing is a bit dodgy in this game. Oh no, Demarai Gray has done me there. This is a massive opportunity for Leicester. Still Gray puts in a cross. Edison reads that one well and collects it with ease. Sané. Now David Alaba, who decides to take this one inside once again. Weigl. Now Kevin De Bruyne. He's got a lot of open space. De Bruyne shoots and that is above the crossbar. You'd expect De Bruyne to at least get that one on target. But Okazaki now coming off. Leicester definitely trying to get another goal. Iheanacho, former City player, now comes on against us. This could get interesting. Here's Raheem Sterling again. Look at him go with the pace. Still Raheem Sterling in behind to Leroy Sané. That's a brilliant pass and Leroy Sané hits the crossbar. No way, man. Raheem Sterling's pass was just world class and that deserved a goal, man. Hopefully they don't score and we won't rue that missed chance. Here's Leroy Sané on the attack. Finds Aguero, back to Sané. This is brilliant stuff. Sané gets the shots off. Schmeichel again makes the save. This shot didn't really have enough power on it, so can't really complain. There you have it, guys, full time, and it was such a dull game, I'm not gonna lie, but we created more, we were the better team, and hence we secured the result against Leicester, which should mean that we will be Premier League champions, because the lead we have right now in the Premier League, I just can't see a team catching up to us, considering we are now 26 games into the season. Let me know in the comment section if you guys think any other Premier League team can catch up to us, but in my opinion, the Premier League is done and dusted, and now we've got to just focus on the Champions League. 12 points above second place Spurs just shows how good we've been this season, man. 12 points is a lot. I mean, it's an insane gap, and with just 12 games remaining in the season, I genuinely think we've wrapped up the league. I mean, let's hope we don't bottle it from this situation, but I am going to be stimulating this game against Liverpool. They're 12th, not having the best of seasons, and I really want to include this Atletico Madrid game in this episode without making this episode just too long, so hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to be anyway using my second team so I can keep my first team fully fit. Having this kind of a gap definitely allows us to, focus on the Champions League, but regardless, I would love to get a win here against this Man City, against this Liverpool side, and the fact that it's my second team doesn't give me that much confidence as they have scored, which is annoying. Let's simulate the entire game and see what happens, and they do win 2-0. That is a bit disappointing, but oh well, we've got such a huge lead in the Premier League that it doesn't really matter. Yaya gets injured for like 3 days, which is disappointing, but now it's time. Champions League football is near. This is it, guys. Champions League round of 16 first leg. Hype levels are insane right now. Can we beat Atletico Madrid away from home at the Wanda Metropolitano? It's a stadium where it's going to get hostile against us because we know the Atleti fans, we know they've got great players, and honestly, I'm just so hyped for this game, man. This could really decide the fate of our season because winning the Champions League for me is crucial. Oh my god, I'm just so hyped for this one. You know what? Let's just get into the lineups. This is it, guys. Atletico Madrid versus Manchester City in the Champions League. One of our biggest games this season. Toughest opponents in this season as well. It's Atletico Madrid. We know they're a quality side with great players like Griezmann, etc. And this is the lineup that's potentially going to get us the win here. Aguero, Sané, Bernardo Silva. I've given Silva the get-go because I feel his dribbling will be a lot more useful in this game than Sterling's raw pace. Gundogan and De Bruyne in midfield. Decided to go with Gundogan instead of David Silva because David Silva didn't really perform in the previous game. Weigl as my CDM. The defense is just how our defense is normally. Edison in goal. It's a solid team, so I'm ready for this game against Atleti. Let's hope we can get the job done. And also, I know some of you guys will be upset that I simmed that game against Liverpool. Well, I've got to finish the season by like maybe Saturday or Sunday because Tuesday the World Cup game mode drops and I'll be making content just in the World Cup game mode from then on, so I've got to keep that in mind as well. So we need to wrap up this series before that, so that is why that's one of the reasons why I simmed that game. But anyway, let's just forget about all that stuff. We've got Atletico Madrid. Let's just get right into this one. Oh, this is it, guys. Champions League football. The Wanda Metropolitano is ready for this game with the Opa Atleti banners all in. The teams are walking out, handshakes going around, but I'm sure once the game begins, no love lost between these two sides, as what's at stake here is just huge. I mean, a place in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and the fact that this is the away game for us means that we need a result here. We need the away goal, otherwise you know how Atleti are going to be playing against us, so this is going to be insane. Costa, Griezmann up front, alright, that is a frightening front too. Vitolo, Koke, Thomas Partey, Saul. That's a solid midfield as well. Felipe Luis, Godin, Vrsalko and Oblak. Pretty much their team as in real life. They've got such a good team. Griezmann is definitely going to cause us a ton of problems. But I'm ready for this Champions League game, man. I'm ready. Here we go on the attack. First chance for us, Aguero. Now Leroy Sané. This is it. First opportunity. Sané gets the shot off. Third minute of this game. But his shot is just above the crossbar. Early signs looking good. We're creating. And yeah, our forward players aren't getting involved, which is really nice to see. Costa. Oh no, Koke's done me there. Koke not makes a play. What a save from Edison. Come on, get the ball away. Edison with pretty much a point blank range save. How has he done that? And what was my defense doing getting nutmegged and all? This game is already turning out to be an intense one. Sergio Aguero dropping deep. Finds De Bruyne. Now Gundogan. Now to Sergio Aguero. This is his chance against his former side. Sergio Aguero scores, making it 1-0. And he's going to show respect to his former side. And I guess the Atleti fans will, of course, honour that and respect Aguero for that. But this is such a huge game and we've taken the lead. An assist for Gundogan, so the decision to play him actually has worked. We get the away goal and we've scored. And it comes from the man himself, City's top goal scorer of all time, Sergio Kun Aguero. Vitolo out wide finds Costa. Costa holds up the play well, finds Vitolo. That's a brilliant challenge from Kyle Walker. He defended that so well, man. Fabulous play from him. Now Sané finds Sergio Aguero. We might have a chance to counter them. Sergio Aguero gets the shot off. Not really the best choice, I guess. I guess I've made a mistake going for a shot there. Easy save for Oblak. Here's De Bruyne as well. Oh, look at him go. Kevin De Bruyne with the trickery there. Still Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne gets the shot off. What? How has Oblak saved that? But on the rebound, Leroy Sané is the main man as he scores his second goal, I believe, of this episode. This one comes against Atletico Madrid in a Champions League round of 16 tie. We honestly got so lucky with the goal. I mean, first of all, how did Oblak save that from De Bruyne? I mean, I don't know how. But Leroy Sané was there, right place at the right time on the rebound, and he puts it away as we've made it 2-0 against Atletico Madrid. Saul finds Antoine Griezmann. This does not look good. Griezmann goes for the side foot attempt. Edison with a great save. Edison has had a good game so far. Yes, Saul in a good spot. Finds Vitolo who goes for the shot. Edison collects it pretty easily. Atleti slowly trying to get back into this game. Saul, Koke. This is not good. Big chance for an opponent. Oh my god, that's a terrible challenge from Kyle Walker. He could definitely be getting a booking for that. Or well, he didn't. And now a free kick for Atletico Madrid in a solid position. Looks like they're going to be trying a set piece. Oh god, I don't know what to do. Wow, that's one of the worst set pieces I've seen. It might actually work. Koke gets the shots off. Edison makes the save. He gets past me there. Still Thomas Partey. Finds Saul. Saul inside to Diego Costa. What was that defending from me? Company gets beaten as well. Costa with the shot and Edison again with a brilliant save as the score remains 2-0 to Man City. And that should be half-time. There you have it, guys. Half-time in this Champions League. And I can't believe we're 2-0 up against Atleti. We have been the better side, at least for the first 20-25 minutes. And then it's been all Atleti. So, to be fair, it's been an even half so far. And anything can happen in the second half. I do not want Atleti scoring because going to the Etihad with a 2-0 advantage, I think we will be through to the next round. So, we've got to keep this lead or potentially add to it. Aguero turns his man. Still Sergio Aguero. Finds Walker. Now Bernardo Silva. Still Bernardo Silva. Felipe Luis with a strong challenge. And oh no, Bernardo Silva gets injured. That is not good news. Here's Vitolo on the attack. The play is not being stopped by the referee. Now Antoine Griezmann. He's done it brilliantly. Griezmann gets the shots off. Edison again with the save. Edison probably man of the match in this game because he's made some stunning saves. Guys, I've got to make a change. Bernardo Silva is hurt, so I am bringing on Raheem Sterling. The extra pace will definitely help. And I'll also bring on David Silva to give us that extra creativity in midfield for Gundogan. Let's hope this works. Chance for Atleti again from the corner. De Bruyne this time gets it away. The pressure from Atleti is just getting even more intense. Now it's Vitolo. Finds Godin. Godin finds Diego Costa. Now Saul and Kyle Walker with the block there. I mean, how many chances have Atleti had, man? They've had like 10 shots to our 6, which is crazy. Man, the pressure from Atleti is honestly getting to me. I'm unable to do anything. Now it's Saul in a great position. Still Saul. Cuts this one inside to Diego Costa, and Atleti are right back in this one, deservedly so. They've been putting us under a lot of pressure, and finally it has worked. And Diego Costa gets the goal for them. David Silva now, Aguero. KDB, David Silva again. Finds Aguero somehow, gets the shots off. Koke with the block there. Now we are finally getting forward and creating something. But Atleti are really good at the back. Gabby, their captain, comes on for Thomas. He could be game changing for them. Here's De Bruyne, does well. Finds David Silva. Now Raheem Sterling, who controls that so well. This is Raheem Sterling's chance, and Raheem Sterling this time gets the job done with a brilliant finish as we make it 3-1. 3 away goals against Atletico Madrid. This could come clutch in the second leg, man. Unreal stuff. David Silva with the assist, I believe. That was a perfect pass. And we've got to give Raheem Sterling credit for the control he showed. And of course the finish as well. 3-1. Let's go, boys. Oh no, here Atleti are now going forward. They're trying to get back in this one. What a chance for Atletico Madrid. Koke again with the header. Edison, man, this guy is something else. He's literally saved us in this game with the crazy amount of saves he's made. Oh no, here's Antoine Griezmann. This does not look good. Griezmann finds Costa. This is not good. Still Diego Costa. And what a challenge that was from Laporte. Otherwise, we could have conceded there. One last chance maybe for Atletico Madrid. Here's Saul. Plays this one out wide to Koke. Koke inside to Vitolo. Come on, Weigl, get there first. Thank God for that. Maybe it's over. Maybe this game's done. Oh my God, we might have one last chance. Here's Leroy Sané potentially to end off this game. Sané gets the shot off and let's go. A brace from Leroy Sané in the Champions League round of 16. Atleti committed way too many players forward towards the end and we've taken advantage. 4-1 now. That is 4 away goals against the side like Atleti. Honestly, with this kind of a result, we definitely should be through to the next round. But we cannot say anything because we know in the Champions League, the crazy comebacks have happened. Great finish from Leroy Sané. I could have squared it to Aguero, but I just panicked and decided to shoot. I guess it worked out well, man. Let's go, man. 4-1 against Atleti. That's just insane. There you have it, guys. A 4-1 victory against Atletico Madrid. Absolutely ridiculous. What a performance from Leroy Sané. Probably man of the match for me. And I think we should be through with this goal. And I'd be surprised if we get knocked out with this scoreline. But honestly, I'm so happy with the way we played. Honestly, I'm so glad that this injury to Bernardo Silva isn't a serious one. He's going to be out for about 5 days, which shouldn't be a problem. I guess he will miss this Arsenal game, but apart from that, he should be back, which is absolutely fantastic. Arsenal in the next episode, man. The next episode is going to be amazing. Arsenal, Chelsea and Atletico Madrid. Some big games coming. In fact, every game is a big game in the next episode. And I think it's going to be a super fun episode. Let's just get some training done now. I'm training the likes of Phil Foden, Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus, who's now 85 rated, by the way, which is nuts. Weigl as well, John Stones, Weigl stand tackle, and John Stones' slide and stand tackle have gone up, which is great to see. Training is so helpful in this series. And guys, that should be it for today's episode. We've done so well in terms of the Champions League in this episode, man. Getting a 4-1 win against Atleti. And to be honest, looking back, our performance in the Premier League in this episode wasn't really good. But in the game where we needed the win, we got the win as we beat, of course, Leicester City. And now Leicester are pretty much out of the title race, although Spurs are in it. But I just can't see any team catching up to us now, and the main focus for us should be the Champions League. But next episode, 2 big games against 2 big sides like Arsenal and Chelsea who are fighting for a spot in the top 4, so that's going to be fun. Our team's looking solid, man, and good. You know, the best thing, not many injuries right now. I mean, only player injured right now is Mendy. I mean, Bernardo Silva will be back soon, so on that front, things are going well. But I'm going to be ending the episode right now. But before we end off the episode, you guys need to vote for your informed player of the episode. Your nominees for player of the episode are Leroy Sané, who scored a total of 3 goals in this episode. So fair play to Sané. And also Edison, who was brilliant in goal. Although he did concede a few goals in this episode, he made some great saves and a clean sheet against Leicester. So those are your nominees for player of the episode. Make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote. That's it for this episode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like. 400 likes would be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you're new around here. Next episode, another Champions League game, and I'm so hyped. And I'll see you guys very soon with another episode of this series.